I'm fine with this being starter building. So please pick the under 20 player them for the squad.
Because the squad looks heavy and Cavaliers.
Welcome sports fans, welcome back to another episode. I am your host Joe Mar.
I am Rush.
And this is This or That Sports TV, the place you guys come to get the best, most interesting and riveting sports topics, discussions and debates on the internet.
Yes guys, so as you already know, it's international football time again. And maybe for the next week and a half, it will be all Reggae Boys content. And Reggae Girls, so maybe 2 weeks, right? But in this video, we want to talk about, a camp was held, up by the World Center.
Yeah.
It's a selection camp. Some may call it, there was a developmental team and, they played some practice matches and stuff. So we want to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah. People! Guys, I don't see it being done, especially in recent times. We've moved about 4 subscribers in a week and a half, 2 weeks.
It don't look good, so not rate. But not rant.
Unacceptable. I know what Rush. When I put this, when we just start at the beginning of the video, I want them to hear this.
Yeah.
If each one of you guys can share this video to 5 people and get us back rolling again, because we're really working hard, we're really trying. So support me, share the video, like, subscribe guys, keep tuning.
But also, I can put at the front, I mean if you say this too, you subscribe to the channel. Because over 50% of the people watching this video right now is not subscribed. Subscribe, like, comment, share. If it make any sense, just give our general opinion on the camp. Because we have some thoughts on it, and we think you guys should join the discussion. So let us know, what do you think? But yeah, let's get into it. So there's a senior team that was called, and an under 20 team that was called.
Yeah.
Right? You want to run through the names real quick, or the people probably know already, because of the new news.
Follow Military Guna on Instagram because he posted the names, right? So you can get all of the names on Guna's Instagram page. He might do a really good job with helping everybody keep up with local football.
For sure.
But essentially, just some of the outstanding players in local football right now, all of them, which I really like, all of them either playing in the Premier League for a team or playing overseas at schools overseas, right? We see that. We now have we're not seeing a player with JC or KC. Even in the
it's all club teams.
And that's something that I really appreciate, right? So even though the guys are under 20 years old, they still play in a outside semi-professional.
I really agree with that, and I was watching an interview with Craig Butler the other day, and he was saying, in some countries, some of the professional clubs have relationships with the schools. And so right after the school competition finishes, the boys walk straight into a professional environment. Even if you're not playing, you're always training and getting better at football. Yeah. So I think this is a step in the right direction where the JPL is getting younger and forming relationships with some of the schools.
Yeah, for sure. So that's something that I noted because I was expecting to see on the under 20 team some Kingston College.
Yeah, I was looking for schools in the brackets.
Yeah, so that should be a prerequisite. You cannot make a national team unless it's under 15s, unless you're playing for a club. And even in the under 15s, I would like to see club players.
Right.
So that should be a prerequisite, and I like to see that. If you're in under 17, you should be playing for a club.
The senior team though, and I want to mention one thing. So I'll give opinions. And everything that we think, we're just going to say it. And some things, may be opinions, and some may be facts. So right now, the first thing I want to say is this squad right now, the senior one,
is incomplete.
Yes, it is incomplete, but that's not the point I'm going to make.
Alright.
I feel like it is heavy on Cavaliers players. Or ex-Cavalier players. There we go. J.D. White, Richard King, Jamal Topi, Dwayne Atkinson. Then we go the under 20. I think there's something like 10 or 11 players in this camp alone from Cavaliers. And Cavaliers is not doing great in the JPL right now. So what warrants this call up from these players?
Well, one of Cavaliers' philosophy that we've seen them develop over the last about 10 years since becoming relevant again in Jamaican football. It started from youth development, right? So I can say that Cavaliers is really making a concerted effort to incorporate youth in their program. And I think because of them deliberately incorporating youth in their program is why you see so much youth. However, it obviously cannot just be chalked down to that.
No, even the senior team, you know. Even the senior team. Looking at the senior team,
when you think about the senior team, bro, like
they're not doing well. They're not doing great.
King is on the senior squad. Richard King is under 20. So this
Richard King is already there.
Yeah, but this graphic isn't even correct to be honest, because Richard King should.
That is just the camp.
Jamal Topi is barely over 20, right? So yeah, even the players in the senior team that play for Cavaliers, they're all still very young.
What I'm saying, people, is the squad looks heavy on Cavaliers. I don't know what that means. I don't know if there's a bias there or whatever. But the squad is very heavy on Cavaliers. And I'm saying, if we're talking about the senior team, Cavaliers is what? Middle of the pack right now. You have team like Arnett Gardens having one player in the senior team. Mount Pleasant, you have all of these teams at the top of the league. Like not having, no. I thought Cardell Bembo would get a call to at least the camp. That's what I'm saying. Bygrave, I really like that Bygrave goal scorer. Not even a call to the camp. I'm just saying, some of the guys that yes, they have played for the country before and in and around the squad. But if you're not performing right now, I'm taking something from you to prove to me that you should be in the squad. Yeah, so I just call if you just you're young and well. No. Yeah, I call you perform.
I agree, but it's
not a fight. It's still.
It's clear what the objective was, and it's predicated heavily on youth, right? So that's obviously something that they're attempting to do, which is essentially, I think, why they went in the direction that they went. And because Cavaliers is so filled with youth, I think that might be, or it could be political, who knows? I'm in no position to say that.
You think it makes sense now, the camp?
Alright, to the point of the video.
Yeah.
Does this camp make sense? I really like the idea, if I'm being completely honest with you. I think incorporating, first of all, the youth, the best, or what Paul Hall perceives as the best 20, or Paul Hall's staff perceives as the best 21 players under 20.
21, yeah.
And then a culmination of very good players over the age of 21, right? And as I said, it's not necessarily accurate because Richard King would still be.
Yeah.
But yes, I think it's a very good idea. Gather them all together, put them in a camp, and see which one of them can slot in the final 22 for the next weekend. I really like that.
You think any of the under 20 players would beat out any of the senior players in the camp for one of those 7 or 8 spots left in the senior team?
What I personally hope is that there are 4 spots for the senior team.
7 is available, right?
Yes, 7. So what I personally hope is that at least 3 of those 7 available is reserved solely for 3 under 20.
And what I mean by that, some news broke, that a list is already made for the call that is going to happen for this window. Some players were selected, I think 16 of them or something.
16 players.
And 7 more spots are available. And those are the 7 spots that we're talking about. Again, we're not going to break any news here because you guys already know the 16 players that are called up.
Yeah.
We're talking about the 7 that can make it. And I think I should see 1 or 2 in there.
Yeah, I think there has to be at least 2 or 3 under 20 players. And this is obviously very, very unlikely, right? This is not what I am predicting will happen. But if the under 20 team can produce the 7 best players of this camp, then good, right? But if that's not the case, and the senior squad still produces the 7 best players, I still think the 3 best under 20 players should make it to the senior team. So I think there should be at least 3 spots reserved for the under 20. And if 4 are good enough, make it good. Even better. If 5 good enough, make it even better.
If all of them under 20 then,
but I think at least 3 people under 20 should be incorporated into next week's match. 23 squad.
Alright, so we're not going to do a prediction before we close it. I want us to, make mention of some players that we want to see get the card.
Yeah.
Not predicting anything or giving or 7 that we want to see or whatever.
Yeah.
But just call some names that you want to see in the national squad from this camp. I can say for sure I want to see Cephas. He's having a good season for Arnett. I also want to see, this one is probably unpopular. I don't know how unpopular it will be, but Christopher Pearson. I'd like to see Christopher Pearson. Like I want us to push
I don't
him.
see why it's unpopular. Tarek Zimines and Christopher
Pearson for the national squad though.
For
the senior team.
Sure.
Yeah.
You
see Lamar Rochester from Georges and Cavaliers?
Yeah, I see Lamar Rochester. I don't think,
not ready yet, not quite ready yet.
He's at the level yet to be in the national team. But Christopher Pearson and Tarek Zimines, those two guys are beasts. Those two young men,
Premier League players.
Those two young men could very well be in the senior squad that was called up.
And I think they are the face of this under-20 team.
Yeah,
I think they should be the leaders.
I would love to see Christopher Pearson in the program because we're still searching for that 10/8 player.
Yeah.
And who knows, Christopher Pearson is not 20 yet. He might still be the answer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Christopher Pearson has to make it into the squad in my opinion.
Also looking out for
Tarek Zimines is a right back.
Yeah.
He's a young Jamaican right back. So that's why, and he's an attacking right back that person that can play on the right midfield as well, and he's very versatile.
And if you look at the 16 that was called up, is one right back got called. One left back got called also. So there's a spot for a left back and a right back. It might be Zimines, and I think they're trying to usher him in.
Yeah, so that's what I think. I think Christopher Pearson, because of our deficit in the attacking midfield area, or just the midfield period, and Tarek Zimines, I really do think. Because keep in mind, guys, there's an unpopular name that I'm about to speak about right now. Alvas Powell. Alvas Powell, when Alvas Powell was Tarek Zimines' age, Alvas Powell was just getting his contract to go overseas to play. Alvas Powell was
beast.
Alvas Powell was breaking into the Jamaica team, and we had wing backs like Tyrone Marshall, if I'm not mistaken. And Alvas Powell was keeping those guys. Jermaine Taylor played right back sometimes. Yeah. Alvas Powell was keeping these guys off the pitch. You know, in their latter part, Alvas Powell was just getting into his own, and he made the position his very own by the time he was 21 years old. Tarek Zimines could be the next one. He's big, he's strong, he's powerful, just like Alvas Powell. You know, he gets down the wing, he's very skillful, he can get in squares, he can score goals. I think he can be Alvas Powell 2.0.
The two players that we're talking about coming from two of the best, in terms of football, two of the best schools in the country, and also clubs. You know, Cavalier being, you know, the pioneer for introducing youth right now. Also, I want to say that Trayvon Reed, you know, played for KC, you know, stand out in the Manning Cup. Career didn't quite take off. He went to Tivoli Guards when he was playing for Aberview. That should be a good one also. But yeah, we want to see the youth them. And the youth them we are working right now.
Facts.
And we not call a bag of old man right now for just come take up the space.
Yeah, exactly, which is what I'm saying. I think that under-20 squad should definitely. Paul Hall said that if they have the quality, they'll make the matchday squad. I disagree with that sentiment he shared. I believe that there should be, out of the 7 remaining spots, 3 reserved for players under the age. Yeah,
because a build we are trying to build now right now. Yeah. It's not even about getting any points.
Truly do. So as Mr. Tarek Zimines and Christopher Pearson, I think two guys, especially based on the circumstance. I'm not talking about a centre back. Like, I think we're good in the centre back. In fact, we have a 19-year-old at. So we're going to bring a 19-year-old at centre back. Let's bring a 19-year-old right back. Let's bring a 19-year-old top link.
This is what it is, and this is. Yeah, remember a couple of videos ago we spoke about what we want to see going forward. Yeah. Yes, you remember when I say I want to see a plan? I want to see a system. I want to see.
Which is why I don't mind this camp.
The JFF coming out and say this is what we're trying to do. I will see it clear now. We're trying to build something. Yeah, this is the start of building.
So I'm fine with this being the start of building. So please pick the under-20 player them for the squad.
Make us see. Paul Hall talks a big game, so make us see.
But what Paul Hall said, you know, he said if they prove that they are good enough to make the match day 23, then he will pick them. But I need to get more assurance than that. I need to know that
they are going to be
3 of those guys at least are going to be in the match day squad. I need to know that they'll also play. That's my 2 cents on that.
Yes, so get them involved a little bit more. You want to see. Yeah, people, join the discussion. This camp that we're hearing about, does it make any form of sense? Do you like it? If you like it, what do you like about it? What don't you like about it? And stay tuned for more Reggae Boys content all week long. And even for the next week, Reggae Girls content to come also. We that. But for now, this is This or That Sports TV.
Oh.